Welcome back to Sajin YouTube channel. So Dragon's Dogma 2 has some issues because Capcom has implemented microtransactions in it. This is a single player game. I don't know why they did it, but yeah, there are some microtransaction which is not significant. It's just like camping gears and then restore to dead to life and stuff like that, and some crystals and everything else, rift crystals and everything else. But I don't know why this game requires a microtransaction, but they did it. But at the same time they had apologized for the backlash, and yeah, and the PC port is not that good, that's why they also apologized. So yeah, some things good they did and something bad. Next up, Larian isn't going to make Baldur's Gate 4 next. That's not what we were made for, as tweeted as said by Larian developers. So there will not indeed be Baldur's Gate 4, but there is some other game which is in active development, maybe in some other series by Larian, not Divinity Original Sins 2 or Path of Exiles, some different kind of a game in Larian Studios. And yeah, it won't be Baldur's Gate 4 because Baldur's Gate 3, I don't like this kind of a game that much, but yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, everybody liked it. So yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 dev is working towards an RPG that dwarfs it. So it will be a bigger RPG, but we still don't know what is it going to be. Next up, we have some news and some update regarding Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, which is in active development. And and yeah, we got some major updates that it's going pretty good, and at the same time the remake's development budget is similar to that of Alan Wake 2, so Remedy is working on it. And if it has a similar budget, we don't know how these remakes are going to be turning out, but it will be pretty awesome. Though Max Payne 1 and 2 both are having the similar development budget as of Alan Wake 2, so yeah, it might be 50-50 or something like that. But yeah, there are some sections in Alan Wake 1 that literally needs remastering. That section with in his mind, that's a pretty weird sections. But at the same time, let's see how things turns out, because this game's supposed to be launched this year or maybe next year, but we still don't know the release dates for it. But it's just speculation. Maybe it's because it's in the development for a long time, so they should show up a little bit of a gameplay footage maybe by the end of the year. We still don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. Also, Alpha Protocol is back on GOG, and yeah, it's bringing under it a spy RPG Alpha Protocol, and in with fewer crashes and new achievements. So yeah, it's been 5 years since it has been taken off, but now it's coming back. Next up, Sony has overestimated PSVR 2 sales, and now they are seizing the productions for it for the time being. So yes, PSVR is something which is a different scenario. Also, from Insider Gaming, we have a leak of PS5 Pro. You can stop and look at it. It's similar to PS5, but it will have a graphical increase. This is a leaked specs, but the graphical increase reminds of RDNA 4. And yeah, next up, RE2 remake with PS1 graphics is shown off by Realistic Games BR. It looks pretty nice overall, and it's similar to that of RE2, but it's made with PS1 graphics. So character models and everything else is PS1, though gameplay is similar to the latest RE2 remake. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah, this just shows what modders are capable of, or the one who is enthusiastic about game development. Next up, we have news regarding some games which are being launched. Rise of Ronin has been launched along with Dragon's Dogma 2 this week. We have tons of games to play. Alone in the Dark was also released. All of those reviews will be coming out pretty soon. Working on it. And yes, and also during the events, there was an event which was happening, and during the event there was a game announcement which was called Harold Halibut, and it looks pretty interesting. It was Future Games Dev or some kind of an event like that. Future Game Show, yeah, Future Game Show. And yeah, this looks pretty nice. It looks pretty different from all of the traditional games which we are seeing, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. And lastly for today, we have some nice game which was showcased during the GDC Game Developer Conference by Unreal Engine team. They launched Unreal Engine 5.4 also, but Unreal Engine 5 game 1943 Rise of Hydra, it involves the Black Panther and It is set in 1943 with Captain America's, and the game graphics looks pretty interesting and it looks pretty nice. And at the same time, it feels like a dark to it a little bit, but it's like that environment looks pretty interesting. Let's just hope the game comes out pretty soon and we can play it. But the first trailer looks pretty nice. And yeah, this is not just a demo. But that's it from me today. What do you think about the gaming news going on this week? Sound off your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.